series, Adamology, True Freedom. The words nature and God have the same meaning. True freedom lies in liberation from the dark forces that distort our lives. It's not about living aimlessly, but in discovering and living according to the structure of principles that are the foundation of all life. Human freedom doesn't mean doing whatever we want, but rather in having the right to choose not to be controlled by the unseen forces that have constantly interfered and destroyed our lives. These forces include greed, hatred, and ignorance, which prevent us from reaching our true potential. All life stems from the process of the principle of creation. Because life does not arise randomly, it follows a dual structure determined from the beginning. This is the principle behind the birth, existence, and reproduction of all living things. Living according to this process leads us to true freedom, which has a single center and is the foundation of all things. In summary, the principle of creation is the universal textbook from which everything is created. Based on the dual characteristics, it forms a four-position base that drives the creative process. The fundamental picture of life arises from the four-position base perfectly. Therefore, everyone must carefully consider the concept of life as one thing, which clearly demonstrates that everyone comes from Adam and Eve. The words nature and God are actually synonymous. When everyone sees the truth behind the origin of all life in the same way, the debate will cease completely. The fundamental picture of life is the conclusion that all humans began completely with Adam and Eve. This is based on the simple reasoning that everyone comes from a father and a mother. It is self-evident that when we multiply these two things back, it appears that there were indeed many fathers and mothers. When we combine the reasons from the past with the principles discovered in the present, it becomes the same story. The evidence for the fundamental principle of life is self-evident, and no argument can refute it. This is a universal truth that everyone can easily understand.